2017, I was in Portimao riding the new Honda Fireblade. I'd raced the Fireblade in 2015 at the TT, ended up in a helicopter, but hey, we'll digress that, let's not worry about that. And I can remember riding the Fireblade, Portimao, elbow down, chasing John McGuinness on the Fireblade launch, going, wow, this is incredible. And now we've got that engine in a naked chassis, albeit detuned and fettled for Euro 5 Plus and all that. But it's essentially that engine in a naked chassis with rider aids, the ride by wire, the multiple rider modes, all that for under 10 grand. This has probably got better brakes than that Fireblade had, because we've got Brembo style Emmers. It's, yeah, hugely impressive on price alone. I mean, when the manufacturers, the other companies, saw this bike, I bet they were thinking 13, 14 grand maybe, but oh no.
You are now watching Chad 76 Media.
Back in southern Spain, and this time we're with Honda to ride the new SP, a bike that I've been dying to ride because first saw it at EICMA, then at the NEC, thought Honda had got the price wrong because it's under 10 grand for the old Fireblade 2017 engined Hornet. So we're going to get to go ride it today. Let me give you a little look round. So because this is the SP, we get the Brembo style Emmers, the Öhlins rear shock, quick shifter as standard. There's a little exhaust valve in there which is just down here that adds another 5 horsepower compared to the standard bike. That is essentially a 2017 Fireblade engine, and I know that engine because I did the 2017 Honda Fireblade launch in Portimao, and I know that bike well. I think I even raced one if I remember rightly. But obviously it's been retuned, more mid-range, different gearing, and the old engine was never Euro 5 or Euro 5 Plus. There's a lot of work gone into that, a lot of work gone into the styling, and it's that familiar Hornet kind of fat front, narrow at the seat and fat arse. Bridgestone S22s, not the new 23s, and we've got a full day in Spain to see what the bike is all about.
So I had a little play with the user modes, changed the TC a little, so I got rid of the TC but kept power on full. Power is a little bit, I wouldn't say choppy, but it's quite urgent. But I think if I remember rightly, it was a little bit like that on the Fireblade in 17. So it's got to be expected. And in rain mode, it's really docile. Like it's difficult to almost accelerate in rain mode. Wow, it's got some poke. Forget how much poke it's got.
It's called a Hornet. Is the original Hornet was, if you look at a Hornet from above, it was like fat at the front with a thin waist and then fat at the rear. So fat at the front, narrow in the back and fat in the rear. And this narrowness and the low seat means even a dwarf like me can get to the floor very easily. Even though it's 1,000, it has a relatively low seat, just 105mm if I remember rightly. It's easy to be flat-footed for me, and I'm only 5'7", and it feels relatively light. It doesn't feel like a heavy bike. Interestingly, we've got Bridgestone S22s, not the latest 23s, but they're warming up quickly and performing really well. We've got an adjustable brake lever, so I can get the bar right far back. Big Brembo style Emmers. The adjustment is easy to get to. So we've got the big piston forks, and adjustment is very simple, very easy. And same for the rear shock. For the Öhlins shock, it's easy to get to the adjustment, but I've not felt the need to do anything as yet. It's all perfectly fine. Even the quick shifter is adjustable. I can change the feeling on the quick shifter both up and down. So this is the standard bike, under 9 grand, 5 less horsepower, standard brakes, not Brembos, standard rear shock with less adjustment, but still fun, still sounds good. And you can put the quick shifter on as an aftermarket, which is what they've done here. Oh, that's the traction kicking in. Speed hump. Oh, that is like, that's got to be just over £100 a month on PCP, under 9 grand. That is a bargain. So for starters, looks, black and gold, I really like. Almost little JPS Norton-ish, but I just think the black and gold works really well. I really like this kind of logo here, and the gold forks, gold wheels, black, nice look. Brembo dilemmas work really well, really strong braking, impressed with those. I think they're going to be fine even if you took the bike on track. Engine, way more character and soul than I thought it would. It is a Fireblade engine, and you can feel that. It sounds great. I don't know how Honda have got this through Euro 5 Plus, but it sounds phenomenal. Sounds like a Fireblade, sounds great. It's not a screamer like the other Fireblades have been previously, but it does sound good and it does sound soulful. Quick shifter works really well. Impressed by that. Definitely worth having. Even if you go for the standard bike, get the quick shifter and add it to the standard bike. Modes, pretty simple, easy to use. Dash is fairly simple, straightforward. You can't turn the traction control off whilst you're riding, which is a bit of a flaw on such a fun and enjoyable bike, but otherwise it's pretty hard to fault. And then you come down to price, 10 grand. What are the competition going to do? They are going to be worried.